What's going on, gangsters? Woo!
Well, today we are heading out to a damn freaking bee is like to get ready to sting me. I've been stung a few times. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm walking out to the truck. I got the highway beside me and all that bullshit. But yeah, bee was trying to get in the camera or whatever. Let's get over here where I can see myself on the camera. We are going out to a storage building. Me being a collector of movies and freaking wrestling figures and all that other stuff. Know a dude that has a bunch of stuff. So got to go see a man about some action figures. How about that? Let's go. All right, here's Jared.
What's up, guys?
Should call you Super Jared though, kind of like
Hey,
Super Gabby, because we're here at a storage building and he's got a lot of goodies.
Got some good stuff this weekend, man. Got a sign from Ric Flair's house back in the day.
That's
pretty
great.
cool. I don't know the full story behind it, but apparently it's from Ric Flair's house. So I thought that was cool. Got another cool Ric Flair item over here.
See what else he's got.
This is a napkin from Ric Flair's wedding back in 1983.
That is crazy.
All kinds of wild
How
stuff,
did this?
man.
You just picked it up off of somebody.
This collector, man, my buddy met his dad at the flea market. He knew him, but this guy had been collecting for years, and he had all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, I got a Cowboy Bob Orton signed LJN figure.
I really
like
like
all kinds of signed stuff.
Yeah, for y'all that don't know much about the LJNs, that's what they look like in the package. I'd love to get one of them one day.
Man.
Yeah, that's
Check
a good
this
one.
out. I don't know how many of these there are out there. I got the picture of him signed and everything. Ultimate Warrior signed wrestling buddy.
That's cool as
That's
hell.
wild, man. He said he found this in a store. He found it at a toy fair, but they found it in a storage unit.
Huh.
I've got pictures of him signed and everything. It's wild, man.
Lord. And of course,
Wrestling
you're no shortage of rings here,
No,
apparently.
a bunch of rings.
ECW, but it's got WWE on the top. That's funny. SmackDown Live, Raw. What's that little one on top?
Just a little like slammers ring, like
Oh,
take it
okay.
and flip the things and they throw it at each other.
Care Bear Cousins down below there. He's got a little bit of everything. Turtle stuff.
Yeah.
I
Got
don't
some
know.
video games back in the corner, vintage T-shirts back there, all kinds of stuff from.
So you're going to open up a
boxes.
store soon, right?
I'm hoping to, man. We'll see what happens. I don't know what the future holds as of right now, but I sell online a good bit. I'm gonna set up at the flea market a little more here coming up, but I'm hoping to find a solid location soon. So
Yeah.
just have to see what happens.
That's cool. See what else you got here. These are cool. Always looking for turtle stuff. Them little trunk things.
Yeah, they're filled with turtle figures and vehicles and stuff too.
Huh. And I just picked up a few the other day off of 80s Toys.
Oh, really?
So I'm kind of getting into it, but I can't really. I like to find the, of course, the turtles complete, but that's kind of hard to find.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of the accessories and a lot of them complete and their cards and everything. I picked up some more over the weekend, actually.
Lord, you even got posters back here.
I got some cool posters you might be into. I got a Terminator poster, a bunch of cool ones.
He's trying to take all my money now. Look at this stuff. But yeah, this
that's
is
the Holy Grail over there. Took it out in the back corner. That World Nintendo.
Yeah,
cabinet
that is cool.
from the store back in the day. That's one of my prized pieces.
This is crazy.
All kinds of stuff.
And
man.
look, he's got
And this is one of 3 storage units.
one of 3. Lord mercy. Let's see some more of this wrestling stuff up here.
Amen.
Now you picked this up at a flea market, huh?
Oh yeah, dug it out of a box at a flea market.
I've seen another one of these, but I think it must have been like a Dracula or no, it was a Frankenstein.
I've got
I think.
Frankenstein at home, and I've got Wolfman at home too.
That's really cool. I remember you. I think you're the one that actually had it back then.
Yeah, if you look on the side, you can see all the different ones. They have 2 different Frankensteins apparently.
When did they make them?
Late 90s, I would say, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I would say late 90s. 92, early 90s.
92. And what's this? This is a daggone Nintendo game, ain't it?
Yep, signed by Animal. I wish it was signed by Hawk and Animal, but...
That'd be really cool. And that came off that collector too?
Yep. That might go in the collection, because I collect video games and wrestling stuff, so that's kind of a cool piece for both worlds.
I remember that game too. That's crazy.
I never played that one. I need to put it in and try it.
Okay, what's it? Oh, here you got the foam
got
stuff.
The foam fingers, man. Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania foam fingers back in the day. Big Boss Man nightstick.
The nightstick, I'd say, is pretty hard to
that
find.
nightstick's hard to find, man. It's missed a little corner of it, but yeah, the guy said he bought these back in the day at a house show he went to.
That's
So,
cool.
Pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, they don't do that no more nowadays. But yeah, they had a lot of. I think the Jake had one, didn't he? Have like you could get the snake or something.
Ones, man.
There's
They
a
had
bunch
the
of.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake clippers and Hulk Hogan shampoo bottle. Who doesn't need that?
That's crazy.
Pretty sweet, man.
Got some Hasbros, I see.
Oh yeah, check this one out. Finally came across this one.
I got the Dusty
Old
Rhodes.
Dusty. He'll go right in my collection. I've been collecting Hasbro's a good bit lately.
Yeah, at one time I had about 60 some of them years ago, about 10, 12 years ago, and I sold them on eBay like a fool. And back then I gave them away. Nowadays you can't find them as cheap as I remember buying some for $2 and $3 at Bluefield Flea Market back in the day.
Oh yeah, that's what I hear from everybody. See, I was born in '95, so I didn't get to live through those days. But everybody talks about they were $3-5 a piece back in the day.
Ropes.
Oh, Hulk Hogan autographed lunchbox.
I have a lunchbox, but it's like the Royal Rumble from like '92, I think. That was cool. Yeah, and that's supposed to be Hogan's signature, huh?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I hate about it. If you buy something somewhere off of somebody and they say, in case they got a picture of them actually signing it, or if you really recognize his autograph by looking at it a lot.
And I know a lot of high-end collectors kind of have an eye for the autographs, but I can't tell you whether all these are real or not, but the guy definitely seemed like he was legitimate, so...
You got a bunch of buddies back there, too.
Yeah.
You got Hogan, Warrior, Ted DiBiase, Big Boss Man. I watched the Ted DiBiase documentary the other day, Price of Fame. You seen that? Is that the LJ ring you talking about, or you got another one?
No, I had another one, but I just traded it recently. That one's beat. It'd be a good custom.
That one looks really rough, boy.
Yeah.
That's the first one I've seen in quite a while, though.
Yeah, I got that one for free, so I wasn't gonna turn it down. But
man.
But yeah, I had a good condition one, but I traded it just last weekend, I think.
Then you got the Turtles stuff back here, Arcade Up. You got one of them, Gallagher.
Yeah,
look at that.
Them over there.
Huh. That's crazy. It's kind of windy out there today, ain't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, he's got all kinds of cool stuff. We're gonna dig in here and see what we can buy off of him there. He's even got lunch boxes and some more Lucy's back there. And this is the main reason we're here. And watch out, hope I don't get stung by the bee there. But yeah, these are made by what, Gloob?
Yeah, Gloob.
I think Gloob made these in the early 90s. And there's the little ones that they had, of course. And that's a UK one.
Yeah, UK exclusive, hard to find in the States.
It's really hard. And you know, I got the one with the pink here not long ago off of Jason, and he said he wasn't really for sure, but he had heard that one was a UK.
I'm not sure. I think there's two different Stings that are UK, but I can't remember what the other one is right off.
Now these bad boys are pretty big. I thought they were bigger than what they actually are, but the ones that they make nowadays are so big, but they're not as detailed and they don't move as much, you know, like these. These are made like real, just regular action figures, but really big. So he's got Ric Flair, and they're in really good shape. He got Sting and Lex Luger, and they did make a Sid Justice, right? Or Sid Vicious.
Yeah, they did. But the guy I got these off of, I guess he got them when he was a kid, and he said he could not find that Sid Vicious. So I don't know if it's harder to find, but I looked on eBay, and they seem to be about as common.
Yeah, this one's funny because this looks almost identical to the smaller version of Sting.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And get a good look at his face.
I always
Paint's
loved
really
the
good.
rat tail in the back. I think the rat tail is just a cool addition.
Yeah, that's cool. And I haven't seen these. Well, Jason the Spookables has got two Stings. I haven't seen Luger, but that one time that you had him at the flea market.
Yeah.
And I actually had that Flair probably almost 20 years ago.
Really?
I was buying and selling at Bluefield Flea Market back then. And at that time, I didn't collect a whole lot. I was just buying and selling like you're doing with wrestling figures. And picked up old Ric Flair with about 60 other wrestling figures. And I only paid $100 for all of them.
Jeez.
And within, no, it was, I got it wrong. There was 100 figures, and I only paid $60. The guy wanted $100.
Yeah.
And I told him I was buying and selling, and I couldn't put that much into it, so I only paid $60. Within 2 weeks of Bluefield Flea Market and Pipe Stem, I made over $300 off them figures.
Jeez.
And this was one of them, and believe it or not, I sold him for $15 back then.
Oh, wow.
And now they're a little bit more pricier now. I've seen some in the packs and stuff, but yeah, that was one of my best deals. And at the time I was married, and my wife said, you better sell these damn things. That was so paying $100, I mean paying $60 for 100, because he told me on the phone, he was wanting 100, and I was like, nah, I can't do that. I'll have to I got to go cheaper than that. And then I told him I can give you 60. And he was like, well, yeah, come on. And the kid wanted video games or something. So that was cool. But I did make some money off of them. But I did sell that one, and I regretted it. And I hear it's kind of hard to find. So, yeah, these are definitely coming home for me. And that one right there. What you got up here? You say you got some racing champions. I remember these. When these came out at, I think they were, I don't know, they weren't at Big Lots or nothing. Where were they at? They were at KB's. I remember KB's. You remember KB's?
I don't, man. Like I say, I was born in '95, so
yeah.
a little before my time.
Yeah, a little bit younger than me.
Yeah, but I find toys with KB stickers on all the time, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, they went out of, I think, I don't know, early 2000s, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
What else you got here? You got a bunch of these cars. There's Booker T.
Yeah, this whole box right here is full of them too. So there's a bunch of them.
Lord, you got a lot of them in there. Look at that. A lot of. See, you got Steve McMichael and the Parka and all of them. Looks like Sting. That's cool. How much you got on these?
I do like $3 a piece on them, probably, maybe 2 for $5, something like that.
I really need to get into collecting cars, don't I? I collect a little bit of everything, but it's got wrestling stuff on it. What's this thing?
I don't know, man. It's an old toy mountain of some type. It looks almost like Mighty Max, but I don't think it is. I picked it up at Goodwill forever ago. Thought it was real cool, so haven't messed with it. Just set it in the storage unit.
That's crazy. Alien cups. And there's a lot of loose stuff. This is something you don't see a lot of in case you get a collector that has a bunch of weapons for things. And that's G.I. Joe stuff, ain't it?
Ton of G.I. Joe right
Lord, there. Lord. I like a few of the Joes. Some of the ones that's really pricey, like, what's it, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, stuff like that.
I've got one of the straight arms in there.
The guy over at 80s Toys, you ever been over there yet?
Oh, yeah.
He had one here recently, and he sold them. Look, he's even got VHS. The Devil Bat and Blood Shack, whatever that is. Yeah, that might be kind of rare.
It is.
And there's the championship belt, baby. And he's got an Intercontinental one. That's the Intercontinental. The Intercontinental belt they got now, it just ain't the same, man. That's the Intercontinental belt. They just changed it here recently. And I don't know if you keep up with that or watch any of that, the new stuff, but yeah,
I keep up with a little bit of the new stuff, but yeah, the new belts. I like the Scratch logo a lot more, honestly, personally.
Yeah, that's of course, the Attitude Era you grew up with, more of that. But I watched some of it then. Look, you got Michael Jordan back here, Space Jam stuff.
All kinds of Space Jam stuff.
Everything.
Man. I collect that personally.
And he's got Jordan Wheaties box up there. How old is that?
96 probably, I would say. Maybe a little later. I'm not really sure, but pretty cool.
Does it actually still got the cereal, or is it just the box?
Okay,
It's got
a bunch of prints in there, but I wish it got the cereal.
That's cool. Let's show these crazy beat up LJNs. If there's any help for them, I don't know, but this is really cool. I remember when this stuff came out the stores. Oh, they had all kinds of gear stuff back then. And of course, there's even a case. They make these cases all the time. And just like the older cases, and they'd only fit, 10 figures in them. Yeah. It's crazy because they come out so fast now. Look at all the Lucy's back here. Yeah. And he's got his clothes and stuff in baggies, just like I do. And the gear, all this little hands and extra things, I do that too.
There you go. Cool thing about this one, it's got some minifigs in it.
Oh yeah, that does.
Goes with the ring right here. Got the ring post and everything to it.
Damn, that's cool. And of course the zombies. You don't have any of the monster ones, do you?
No, I don't think I have any. I think I have one monster, but I don't remember where it's at.
Got Scooby-Doo in here. I'm trying to stay out of the wind here because it's going to pick up on the microphone. Oh Lord, he's got Beetlejuice stuff. Check this out. Beetlejuice stuff. There's a flare right there, ain't it? Well, he looks pretty clean. Just some little mark on him. I don't know if I'm going to get into getting some of these or not, but you did have a Sting. There's another. Nah, that one's beat up. Then you said you had a Sting one?
Yeah, I sold him instantly.
Oh, look who you got there. Check that out. I started getting into the turtle stuff too a little bit. And you got some of that up here too. Another thing I'd like to get into, you don't see that often, is the mask stuff.
Yeah.
That's from the 80s, of course.
I've got a mask box for one of the play sets, but that's it.
Huh. Now we're in the turtle stuff here. You know the one, what's it, Scratch, the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be nice to find it for a few dollars at a flea market, wouldn't it?
Sure. Yeah, that's big money right there.
And they don't really have to be complete, but the turtles, the original four I'd like to have complete. Yeah. But the rest of them, if they got a weapon or two, it's all right. And then they made so many of them, though, I don't know which ones are the original ones or not. They're kind of hard to, I don't know. They made so damn many of them. They got soft heads and hard heads and all that stuff. And some of these other guys, I don't even remember. I had a few of them back in the day. Did you have the case and stuff? Remember the case?
I don't have the case, but now I've got, like I said, I've got the toy box. I've got some cards to them down in there in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool. No carrying cases. I got a bunch of vehicles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 80s Toys got quite a bit of them, too. I managed to get one or two off him. I like this dude, but I don't even know what his name is. You know what his name is?
I cannot remember his name, honestly, right off the bat.
How much are you wanting on these?
They kind of vary, but most of them are going to be probably like $10 a piece, maybe a little more, just depending on what they are. Some of them are a little more rare.
You know what I'm looking for? I don't know, you might not have one of them, or if they do, they're a little bit more pricier. I just got him the other day. Is the Universal Monster ones.
Yeah, those are pretty pricey.
They are a little pricey, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rabbit? What's the rabbit's name? I got Casey the other day,
I know
too.
his name, and I cannot think of it right now.
Starts with a Y. Here's another one. Oh, here he is. Yeah, there he is. He ain't got his ears. It's chopped off.
Yeah, he's always missing his ears.
They're kind of hard to come across, but is that one of the original ones, or?
I believe that one is.
They're just so hard to.
I know the soft heads are good. I'm pretty sure the first release ones that came out are a little harder to find. I've got a couple of soft heads in there.
But hell, I like them, even though if they are, because I mean, they made these for freaking 10, 12 years, the first series. I mean, not the first series, like the first run of them or whatever. I had him too. I remember him. He's what's his name? Genghis or something? Or Genghis? Like Genghis Frog or something like that.
It's something like that. It's kind of a rip on Genghis Khan.
Yeah. Man, you got a bunch of them here. I never knew you had, and I got him too, but I don't have none accessories. That's the first one I picked up. I got that off of Corey. You know Corey, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I found that at the flea market one day when he had a few bucks. I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. That one's pretty cool. Of course, Splinter with no clothes on. Oh, Lord. You got all kinds of cool stuff. He's even got his van plumb packed full of stuff here. Look at that. That's the complete collection. Beavis Butthead. They got they're talking about coming back too again. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Talking about. We'll see if it's any good or not.
Yeah, I don't know. This is one of them full scale. I got one of them. I got the WrestleMania 2 one. So yeah, he's got a little bit of stuff, and he's gonna go to the flea market here soon.
I'm hoping to set up this weekend since it's Labor Day, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, with the weather and the rain, who knows? It's been raining quite a bit here. Well, thanks for showing us y'all your stuff off and the good deal.
Yeah, for sure.
This is my wrestling figure dealer. I'll call you.
Your honey hole.
Well, the storage building for right now, but he'll have a store eventually one day here soon. Okay, I'm back. I haven't went in the house yet. I'm going to go ahead and show these off. I did get the real big Lex Luger. I mean, there's some places in her fingers and stuff that's got dirt and stuff from kids' play or whatever. Going to take some time and clean him, but overall he's pretty good. Maybe get some stuff to get the marks and stuff off of him. But I couldn't pass on him, and because I haven't only seen that one time, especially the Sting. Because, I mean, my God, they're huge, and they got the belt and everything, and his paint and everything's great on his face. And like he said, he's got the rat tail. So, yeah, definitely had to get these. If you've never seen these or had these are just cool. They're just like the real deal wrestling figures. The ones that they make now, they're like really, really big, but they don't, their arm just kind of goes straight and stuff. These bend and stuff, their joints and stuff, just like, maybe not like the small ones that they actually have because they didn't move, but like any other wrestling figures that has that stuff. And of course, whoo, had to get Ric Flair right there, baby. His face and stuff. It looks a lot like Ric Flair. That might be one of the best Ric Flairs. Might find some touch-up paint and stuff for his ass and everything else. Who knows? And some other parts right here that they got. But he needs some cleaning too with some toothbrush and some soap and stuff. Couldn't pass on him. And I did get a few more things from him. So let's check that out too. We also showed this off. This one really needs a whole lot of cleaning, but he is a UK exclusive. So it's the third Sting that I've got like this from Galoob. I'm going to have to get some touch-up paint, something that's going to go on rubber like this. Did find one of the turtles we was talking about, and I found the Genghis Frog. I wanted to get him. I just texted Jerry because he gave me the card. We was digging through and looking for the card and stuff. And I set the figure to the side and forgot to put him in the damn box. So, yeah, I got the card. I just had to message him back and let him know that I need the figure now. So we'll have to get that at a later date. And the last thing I picked up off of him, he needs some TLC too. And some black touch-up paint, which I had on Andre years ago. There he is, the Hasbro. And I touched up paint and stuff like that. And it didn't look too bad. There's, you know, some paint that can go on hard plastic and stuff like this. But he does do his headbutt. So thanks for Jared hooking me up with these good deals. He's one of my main wrestling figure dealers, I should call him and Jason from Spookables. And going to a storage unit was different, but he is going to have a store one day, so we'll definitely have to check that out. We're popping them up everywhere. Years ago, we just had, we had Jason's for 5 years now, and we had Welcome Back Collectibles for a few years. And then we got another place that opened up. It's like a card hobby shop. And then we had 80s Toys. And now they're going to open up a place. So it's crazy around here. For years we didn't have nothing like that, and I always wanted it. Now they're popping up everywhere, and they're taking all my damn money. So let's go in here and explain to Rhonda how much money I spent, and hopefully she don't kick my ass. But she's pretty cool. She likes this stuff too. And get the cleaning, and I got a few more days off on my vacation, so I got a lot of time to do this stuff. So that's it for MJTV. Hope you liked the video. Give me a like at the bottom. If you ain't never sub, because I got wrestling stuff, and I collect other figures and stuff, and I collect movies, and I'm just all around guy, and whatever else I'm trying to talk about. I don't know. Till next time.